Finding these materials is tougher than I thought. I had planned to finish this paperwork early so I could get some sleep. But it's nearly dawn and I still haven't completed it. Oh god, who's it now? Commander, may I come in? Yes, come in. I mean, it's Rappy at least. You're still working at this hour? As far as I know, we don't have any urgent tasks assigned to us. Is something the matter? Not really. Just having a hard time locating the exact materials I need. I see. If someone with your authorization is having a hard time accessing these materials, how about visiting the Central Government Library? I believe Bestseller Squad is overseeing it. Ah, yes. How come I didn't think of that? Thanks, Rappy. I'll check it out tomorrow. Okay then. In the meantime, please get some rest. Comforted by the thought that I'll finally be able to locate the materials I need, I quickly fall asleep and sleep soundly. The very next day. Oh, this must be it. In front of me is a building that has the unmistakable air of a library. I gingerly pull on the slightly aged-looking door handle. Oh my god. As the door opens, the pungent smell of musty books wafts from inside, and the library's interior is unveiled. Oh, welcome. Have you come to borrow some books? Before I've had time to properly take in the surroundings, a girl steps in front of me and blocks my view. Are you from Bestseller Squad? You know who I am? Does that mean you're here on the President's orders? If not, how do you know my true identity? I'm only here because Rappy recommended it to me. Rappy? She's a member of the Count. Wait. Say no more. Being a librarian, I'm well versed in the goings-ons of the Ark. Allow me to venture a guess. This Rappy you speak of is from Counter Squad, and you are the commander. Counters, not counter. Yes. I know, the Counter Squad. I assure you that I added an S at the end. It must have blended in into my pronunciations of squad. Honestly, yes, that is the case. That is their full name, right? There's nothing that I'm missing. No, just counters. You see, I knew I was right. Anyway, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Le Phantom. I work as a librarian here. Nice to meet you, Phantom. Really good to see more of Elysium units. Yes, very nice. Thank you, Ingrid. I came by because there are some materials I'm looking for. I see. Please, have a seat. As you can see, this library is quite large and houses a vast amount of information. Unless you know precisely what you're looking for, you're bound to get frustrated walking wondering about these stacks. So, if you would, could you write down the materials you're searching for? Alright. Phantom takes out a small piece of paper emblazoned with a charming pattern. Such pretty paper. I see you have good taste. I made it myself to use as a calling card. A calling card? Oh, forget I said anything. Please, write down what you are looking for, mon ami.
Okay. Guys. Here you are.
Oh, this might take some time to track down. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. You take your time. Can I have a look around in the meantime?
Go ahead. Just don't venture in too deep, or you might get lost.
Phantom turns on her heel and heads into the library's collection. Oh boy, what am I getting myself into? I also get up and start to slowly explore the library. Modern literature, mechanical engineering, world history, national defense and military studies.
What's with these spellings?
I originally intended to look around and see what books were available, but the litany of misspellings in the library catalog leaves me scratching my head. I eventually decide to just walk around and see what I can find. The building is much larger than I initially anticipated. As I walk along the path, I stumble upon an imposing iron door that is at odds with the otherwise comforting atmosphere of the library.
What's this? Could it be a storage room of some kind?
It's locked.
Ah! You scared me. Oh.
Phantom pokes her head out from behind the thick iron door.
I told you not to head too far into this place. How did you get here?
What were you doing in there?
This is my workspace. I found most of the books you were looking for, but there was one that was eluding me. So I was looking for it inside here.
There are books inside there too?
Yes. Oui. I suppose I can share this information with you as well. I trust you. The books and materials that can be disclosed to the public are stored outside, whereas those that are to be kept confidential are inside here. Information on the surface, NIKKEs, raptures, things of that nature.
I see you take your job quite seriously.
Indeed I do. Would you like to take a look around?
Phantom holds the door open for me and I walk past the threshold. Inside there is only a small space containing a single desk. It's a bit cramped in here. I just see it's got some blinds in the window though.
This is an extra security measure of my design to keep anyone from accidentally walking in. This space is my studio. Although you can't see it, the one next to that desk has a door leading to another room containing all the sensitive materials.
I see. The desk is cluttered with stacks of books as well as a tablet and headset. On the tablet, the screen is filled with images of clip news articles. 20-year-old steals 80-year-old's belongings and vanishes. Gold necklace near XX Park in the Ark. Address confirmed, sending calling card.
What kind of work do you do here?
You have a telescope as well behind your blinds and what clearly seem to be on a balcony. But you know what? We're not going to judge you right now. What's with these news clippings?
Sacre bleu. It is nothing.
Phantom quickly turns off the tablet.
Anyway, I just found the last source I needed. Follow me.
Okay. I follow Phantom back to the front counter.
Write your name here, along with the titles and span numbers of the books you're borrowing, please.
This method of keeping record is quite quaint.
Digital data storage is convenient, but it also comes with many risks. That's one of the reasons why this library was created in the first place. While it can be a bit cumbersome at times, we feel these old-fashioned methods are quite suitable for our purposes.
I see, I see. By the way, what's this book? A thief leaps over buildings.
Oh, that one? That's the book of the month. I highly recommend it. Mind you, it's got nothing to do with me being interested in thieves. Because I'm not. I don't like thieves at all. No, no, no. And I'm certainly not a thief myself. It's just a well-written novel with lots of twists and turns. It's a real page-turner.
Uh-huh. Anyway, thanks for all the help, Phantom.
Oh, you're welcome. If you ever need anything else, feel free to step by anytime. Oh, and be mindful of the return date. We'll be expecting it back in 2 days' time, monsieur.
Okay, not exactly a lot of time. After returning to the commander's room, I open the book and start focusing on my work again. Oh, what's this? Huh. Documental on NIKKE.
What could this be about?
Chapter 1, Experiment and Results on the Brain. Uh-huh. It seems Phantom gave me the wrong book. While I can make the words out with some effort, it's a slog to work through the litany of misspellings. I should be able to finish this assignment with the other materials she gave me, so I'll just ask her about it when I return everything. I'm sure it's fine.
Uh-huh. What do you mean? This book is perfectly fine. In fact, I wrote it myself.
You did?
Yes. Well, to be precise, I transcribed some records into written form.
But why is all the wording so muddled? Is it a failsafe since it's classified information?
While the information contained in there is indeed top secret, the truth is, the project was cancelled midway through, so I naturally ceased transcribing the findings. And didn't have the time or inclination to check the spelling.
Hold on.
Oui?
You're telling me these misspellings weren't intentional?
Yes.
Then, could you tell me what you meant to say?
Documentation on NIKKE's. Chapter 1, Experiment and Results on the Brain.
Uh-huh. I quietly returned the books to Phantom. Modern literature. Mechanical engineering. World history. National defense and military studies. There, I corrected everything.
Oh, thank you, merci beaucoup. The catalogue was laminated, so I never thought of changing it. I've gotten so used to working with analog materials that I found even a laminating machine intimidating.
Did your other squad members never say anything?
Neither of them usually comment on my spelling. One doesn't seem to pay it much mind, and the other finds it amusing.
I see.
How pathetic. Here I am, working as a librarian, and I don't even know how to spell properly.
So what? All you need to do is use spell check.
I appreciate you trying to cheer me up. Anyway, now that it's all fixed, it's a load off my mind. Before, everyone who visited the library had a heck of a time trying to find what they wanted. But now they'll be able to locate books in an instant. By the way, did you read the book I recommended?
Oh, the thief book?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly highbrow literature, but it was a fun, frothy read.
Oh, so you liked it? In that case, I can recommend more books to you, monsieur. Oh, But I'm afraid I can't today.
Why not?
I have work to do.
Is it that transcription work you mentioned earlier?
No, that is not it. I only did that once.
You're a terrible liar, you know that?
Okay, fine. I realize we haven't known each other for long. But I feel I can trust you for some reason. Do you remember what I told you about why this library was created?
Because while digital data storage is convenient, there are also a lot of risks associated with it.
Exactly. And amongst those risks, the most prominent and pernicious is hacking. That is why I transcribed that confidential information into a written form.
Sounds like you're doing important work.
I am. I take great pride in my work as a librarian.
Then I won't disturb you.
Thank you. Well, I'll be head back in and get to work.
Huh? Before closing the iron door, Phantom drops a piece of paper which looks familiar. Tonight, I will retrieve the precious item from the evil one's clutches. Phantom Thief. Phantom Thief? I stare at the firmly closed iron door for a moment, then hesitantly move away.
But I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing at all. The time has come. I shall undo the heinous deeds committed by the wicked. This mask.
Phantom?
Oh, sacre bleu! Monsieur! Why are you still here?
You dropped this earlier.
Oh. What is this? It is not mine.
It has the same pattern as the paper you gave me when I first came here.
Oh no.
The handwriting is also identical to yours.
Oh, it must be an imposter.
Considering the fact it's been spell checked, I'm guessing it's quite important, right?
Oh. Yes, that is right. I've been copying down some lines from a book series having to do with thieves, that's all.
You really like thieves, huh?
Oui, I like them very much. But I have nothing to do with them personally. Anyway, it's getting quite late, so why don't you head home?
Okay. Aren't you going to go back into your office?
There's somewhere else I have to stop by first.
At this hour?
Oui.
Alright. See you next time. Not suspicious at all. After saying goodbye to Phantom, I leave the library. Or at least, I pretend to.
Ah, the sound of the wind. It's music to my ears. It's later than I expected, but it is as if the darkness is welcoming me with open arms. Now to a tree that was unjustly stolen, the phantom thief shall depart.
Phantom grips the handle connected to the zip line on the roof and soars through the air. Having followed Phantom up to the roof, I watch in awe as she leaps off the edge. I proceed to follow her to where the zip line takes her. Phantom enters the first floor of an old building. Thanks to low ceiling and wide open window, I have a clear view of both the interior and Phantom.
Sniff, sniff. I can smell the stench of evil. This is the place.
Sniff, sniff. I don't smell anything.
Oh, the opulence of this necklace is completely at odds with the decrepit surroundings. This must be it. To think there are fiends out there who would steal from good-hearted people. I, the phantom thief, will grant no quarter to those who have done this.
Why is she monologuing so passionately when there's no one around?
Hold on. There are 2 necklaces here. Which one should I take?
Shouldn't she have known beforehand which one she needed to take?
Oh, it seems I have no choice. In times like this, there's only one solution.
Uh-huh.
For the time being, I will take them both. After confirming which one is the stolen item, I will come back and return the other.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's not stealing. I'll be returning it later on today, not tomorrow. Alright, I've got to leave a calling card. And with that, I'm off. Justice shall be upheld.
Phantom climbs out through the zip line connected to the window. Oh god. Once I'm sure Phantom has left, I climb through the window and into the room. I head to the note written on paper with a familiar pattern and read it.
I took both necklaces, but I bring them back. Phantom thief?
Apparently there wasn't enough time to check the spelling. I correct the spelling errors on the notes. And scrumptiously make my exit. I can't believe we're helping her in this crime.
Oh, welcome. Oh, hello again.
You owe me a book recommendation from yesterday.
Oh, just a moment. There are so many books I want to recommend. It might take some time to bring them all.
Take your time. Phantom returns with a tray full of books related to thieves.
Oh, these novels all feature thieves as the protagonists. These are ones where they specifically go up against a hard-nosed detective. Oh, let me show you my most cherished book. It's all about the mindset a thief should have. What do you think? Feel free to choose whichever appeals to you while I munch my baguette. They're all super interesting.
They all seem like a lot of fun.
Oh, they really are. Once you fall for a thief's charm, there's no going back.
You really seem to like thieves.
Oh, you bet I do. I'm a huge fan.
What is it about them that you like so much?
Oh boy, where do I begin? I can't believe I finally found someone I can talk to about this. I can officially die happy now. First of all, thieves can act freely. They live according to their own belief system, independent of the law, while also upholding justice. Isn't that amazing?
I see. Since you like them so much, have you ever considered becoming one yourself?
Oh, don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I want to be one.
Why not? I think it'd be pretty damn cool if you did.
You could be the Phantom Thief. Oh, do you really think so? But at the end of the day, thieves are in fact robbers of a kind.
Perhaps, but the thieves in most books are righteous.
That may be true, but others may not always perceive it that way. That's why they hide in the shadows and work alone.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Actually, I saw a thief yesterday.
What?
It was just a silhouette from afar. But it seemed like they were gliding along a zipline of some kind.
Is that so? Oh, a real thief in our midst. Who heard of thought?
I'm sure you would have loved it.
Oh yes, for sure. Yes, we will. The next time you see something like that, be sure to let me know. I'd love to see a genuine thief in the flesh.
I wonder if everything is going well for the thief now.
Whatever do you mean?
Typically, the items that thieves steal are either infused with an ominous aura, or they're dangerous materials that could harm others. At least, that's how it is with righteous thieves who stand in opposition of injustice.
Oh no. You really are supportive of thieves and their line of work. I am sure they made off just fine. After all, they're in the Ark and clearly at large.
Right.
Monsieur,
Yes?
which books are you planning on taking?
Oh, right. Sorry. In the end, I was unable to resist Phantom's infectious fondness for thieves. And they ended up bringing around 10 thief-scented books back with me to the commander's room. Come in. Who could it possibly be this time?
Commander, I believe all the tasks assigned to us have been completed, no? Or what are you still doing up at this hour?
I have to return this book tomorrow.
Excuse me? Every single one of these books is about thieves. A new hobby, perhaps?
Yes and no. I didn't set out to read them, but once I started, I couldn't put them down.
I see. Be that as it may, you really should get some rest.
Okay, I will. Oh, Rappy?
Yes?
Did you know that thieves actually travel using zip lines?
Excuse me? Did you read that in one of those novels?
Yeah. If you're interested, I can lend it to you later.
No, no thanks. Be sure to get some sleep, Commander.
Okay, I will. I'm starting to understand why Phantom was so overjoyed at having someone to talk to about all this. As I drift off to sleep, I find myself dreaming about becoming a thief. I visit the library early in the morning to return the book Phantom lent to me. Unlike normally, the library is dead silent. Phantom? Is there anyone here? While I wander around the library by myself, I chance upon a familiar tablet on the front counter. Oh, what's this? Upon tapping the screen, it lights up. Apparently, Phantom wasn't exaggerating about her being bad with technology, and she didn't even set a password for her tablet. Like last time, there are clippings from different news articles inside the notes function. A family heirloom belonging to a female senior citizen has found its way home. A young man in his 20s who stole the heirloom claims his own necklace was also stolen. The police confirm the safe return of the heirloom. That was close. Next time, check more thoroughly. That's a relief. She managed to return the necklace without getting discovered.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Why shouldn't I be here? The library is open, isn't it? I never thought visitors would be arriving earlier than the librarian.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I went to see the president and left the door open. I finished the transcription I was telling you about before.
You have? But didn't you say that information was confidential?
Yes, and?
Oh god. It's just... I understand the desire to transcribe a recording into written form as a failsafe. But if the transcription is done by a NIKKE, doesn't the fact they remember everything creates an additional security risk?
I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. After I make the book and send it to the higher-ups, the contents of the book are wiped from my memory.
Huh?
I'm not making this up to make you feel better. I really don't remember.
Oh. You're kidding.
Not at all. Every time I carry out this task, all the salient information is wiped from my memory. There's no need to look so shocked. This is something that we choose to do. I agree to it voluntarily, and I believe it must be done. There are some things in this world we're better off not knowing.
Phantom.
Monsieur, I love this job. I get to read to my heart's content and be transported to another world. I can become someone else. Sure, there is a price to pay for it, but for me, this job is liberating. You ought to be happy for me, and how I take so much pride in my work.
Oh God. Phantom.
Yes.
That novel I borrowed yesterday was a bit disappointing.
What?
Did you have something more like the book you first lent me? I believe it was called The Thief Leaps Over Buildings.
I suppose I might as well have you start with the masterworks. There's nothing else out there that can match that novel. However, just a moment. This library has material and everything. Especially when it comes to thieves.
Phantom saunters amongst the stacks. For a while, Phantom and I take pleasure in discussing all there is to know about thieves. As for Phantom's nocturnal wanderings as a thief, it appears she's attempting to keep it hidden, so I decide to pretend to be oblivious. Even though, to be honest, anyone would know.
Uh-huh. Oh, a new release just came out yesterday. I haven't read it myself just yet, but you can borrow it first. As always, be sure to return it in 2 days. I'll see you then.